Hari Om kids! In today's session, we will continue the series of Shankaracharya ji. In the last chapter, we learned how the Tantric Sardar Karchak was killed and Lord Kal Bhairav destroyed the bad effect of the Tantric experiments done on people. Then, Acharya Shankar gave initiation of sanatandharma to all the Tantrics in Karnataka and came back to manikarnikaghat in Kashi with his disciples. Earlier in the third part of the Shankaracharya ji series, we had learned that Shankaracharya ji's age was determined by destiny to be only 8 years, and his last moments had arrived due to drowning in the river flood. But his purpose of establishing dharma was not fulfilled. So by the will of the devtas, his death was averted on that day, and his age doubled from 8 years to 16 years. Now Shankaracharya ji's age is about to be 16 years. Shankaracharya ji knew that his body's age is less. Therefore, he began to grow distance from his disciples. He stopped giving satsang and other services and meditated in solitude. But his disciples did not know that their Gurudev was about to leave his body, and that is why he was doing this. Then Padmapad took all his disciples along and requested at the feet of Acharya, "Gurudev, many months have passed. We have not got the benefit of satsang. We shall all attain a complete state of Brahmagyan. Please save us with your satsang discourses. We are in your refuge." Acharya Shankar thought, now there was not much time left. So on the request of his disciples, he began to give satsang on Brahma Sutra, composed by the greatest of all, Ved ji. Ved ji's Brahma Sutra had subtle and profound secrets which no scholar could understand. He gave satsang to convey them to the common people, and in such language that the seeker could easily understand. Disciples compiled the words of their Gurudev in writing, and thus a great commentary on Brahma Sutra was formed, which is a great book for the seeker of self-knowledge, even today. Let us begin today's Bal Sanskar Kendra by remembering Pujya Gurudev.
Now all children will hum Omkar. Hari Now, children, we will do Tratak. Tratak increases our concentration and memory power. story The Age of Acharya Shankar. Once Acharya Shankar's disciples were busy serving in the ashram. Acharya was in deep meditation under a tree, far away. There were only 9 days to complete his term of 16 years. At that moment, an old Brahmin, dressed in white robes and a white beard, entered into the ashram and with a serious voice tone asked the disciples, "I have heard that a sannyasi ascetic teaches the Brahma Sutra here. Is that true?" "Yes, Brahmadev, our Gurudev, the knower of all the scriptures, meditating under the tree, teaches us the Brahma Sutra." "Is this boy your guru? Does he explain the Brahma Sutra to you?" "I came here to clear some doubts about the Brahma Sutra, but perhaps I've come to the wrong place. How would this child clear my doubts?" As he said this, he turned and began to walk away. Brahmadev, knowledge is beyond age. Your doubts are like the night, while my Gurudev is like the sun. As soon as you approach him, your doubts will be dispelled. Padmapada took the scholar Brahmin to Acharya Shankar and asked him to sit on a comfortable seat. Acharya Shankar and the old Brahmin greeted each other warmly. "O Brahmadev, welcome to the ashram. Please let me know how I can assist you. I came to know that satsang is being held here on the Brahma Sutra, and I have arrived in hopes of finding answers on this subject. O Brahmadev, I do not take pride in my knowledge of sutras, but I will do my best to answer your questions." Upon saying so, the old Brahmin asked a very subtle question about the Brahma Sutra, and Acharya Shankar answered it with ease. One by one, the Brahmin asked more questions, and Acharya Shankar provided appropriate responses. Gradually, the question and answer session turned into a lively debate. The disciples began to feel that this old Brahmin was merely another form of Acharya Shankar. He was exceptionally learned and knew all the scriptures like Acharya Shankar. The debate went on for 8 days. According to destiny, that day would be the last day of Acharya Shankar on earth, yet the Brahmin showed no signs of ending the discussion. "O Brahmadev, your doubts were resolved long ago. However, you have been debating for such a long time. Please conclude now." As soon as Acharya Shankar spoke so, the old Brahmin revealed his true form, which was none other than Vedvais himself. "Son, I assumed the form of a Brahmin to test you, as you are in my disciple lineage. You have accomplished my great work for the welfare of the people by writing a simple commentary on the difficult Brahma Sutra that I composed. You are my incarnation, and I am very pleased with you." Then Acharya Shankar and all his disciples praised Vedvais ji. "O Gurudev, you are the one who can see through the past, present, and future. You have classified all the Vedas and composed the 18 Puranas. By meditating on them, people attain liberation. I salute you." "O Gurudev, the anti-Vedic tantric community has been refuted throughout the country, and commentaries have been written in simple language to explain the mysterious sutras. All your resolutions for the welfare of the people have been fulfilled. As the final moment of my life, determined by destiny, approaches, I humbly request that you accept my final salutation at the manikarnikaghat. Please allow me to depart from this body in front of you. Upon hearing this from Acharya Shankar, all the disciples were left speechless. A few fainted by knowing that Gurudev would leave his body, while others began crying and screaming. They fervently prayed to Bhagwan Vedvyas and Acharya Shankar, pleading that Gurudev should not leave us like this. But Acharya Shankar, without reacting, calmly looked towards Vedvyas ji and said with folded hands, O Gurudev, I am so fortunate. Today my fortune has risen that I have got the opportunity to give up my life in front of Vedvyas ji himself. Then Vedvyas ji closed his eyes for a couple of moments and became calm. Upon opening his eyes and said, Son, why do you say such unpleasant things? Your work is not finished yet. You still have a lot to do for the establishment of Dharma, and you must teach people how to attain liberation. I know that destiny had originally determined your age to be 8 years, but later, at the request of the Devtas, your age was extended by another 8 years, after which you took sanyas. To fulfill the purpose for which you obtained this body, I extend your life by another 16 years. You will now work for the welfare of the people, staying in this body until you are 32 years old. My blessings are always with you. Saying this, Bhagwan Vedvyas ji disappeared. All the disciples were so overjoyed that tears of happiness began to flow from their eyes. Thus, by the grace of Vedvyas ji, Acharya Shankar's lifespan increased by 16 years. All the children will say loudly Jai Bhagwan Vedvyas ji.
Competition. Now it is time for the Gyan Vigyan competition. You will be asked a question. The answer will have 4 options, and you have to say the correct answer in 10 seconds. The question is, on which of the following days does the moon appear the largest? The options are A. Krishna Paksha Duj, B. Krishna Paksha Chaturdashi, C. Shukla Paksha Chaturthi, D. Shukla Paksha Ekadashi. The correct answer to the question will be told to you at the end of the session. December 30th is Samvati Amavasya, and there are some special things to do and not to do on this day. 1. Offer prayers to Bhagwan Vishnu. If you want to remove poverty or bring success in your work, do 108 rounds or parikramas around a tulsi plant on this day. Stay silent and chant mantras. Leave 100 works and eat. Leave 1,000 works and take a bath. Leave lakh works and do good deeds, and leave 1 crore works and do Hari Bhajan and circumambulation of Tulsi on Samvati Amavasya. If you do not do this, then you are not a true disciple. If a woman is menstruating, then she is exempted, but other people must do this. This will benefit you a lot. You will get monetary benefit, economic benefit, intellectual benefit, virtues, and more. What not to do on Samvati Amavasya? Number 1. Don't eat food from others. If you eat food from another person's home on this day, The good virtues you earned in a month goes to the person who fed you. Number 2. Don't harm plants. Avoid plucking leaves, flowers, or twigs from trees or plants, as it can bring bad karma, also known as Brahma Hatya sin. Number 3. Avoid working on the farm. Do not do farming work or ask others to do it for you on this day. Number 4. Clean with special water. You can clean your house by using water mixed with salt or cow dung extract, as it will help remove negative energy from your surroundings. Important note: women who are having their monthly cycle or periods should not do the Tulsi Parikrama. By following these guidelines, it is believed that you will receive blessings like financial gain, wisdom, and good fortune. Questionnaire. Get ready for the questions. When and how did Shankaracharya ji's age change from 8 years to 16 years? By which topic did Shankaracharya ji start satsang? With what hope did the old Brahmin come to Shankaracharya ji? What blessing did Bhagwan Ved Vyas give to Shankaracharya ji? What do we learn from today's story? What must always be done on Samvati Amavasya? What must not be done on Amavasya day?
Narayan, 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 Narayan. With this, today's Sanskar Kendra concludes. We will meet again next week with a new knowledge-enhancing topic. Until then, Hari-Om.
The correct answer to the Gyan Vigyan competition question is A. The second day of Krishna Paksha, because among the given options, this day is closest to the full moon.